So we're going to continue with Katrin Puetz from B Energy. She's part of the Empowering People Network from the Siemens Stiftung. Katrin, please come on stage.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, travelers of the world. I bet you would like flying over a landscape like this one. Subsistence agriculture as far as you can see. Smallholder farmers harvesting their grain by hand, threshing by hand, and not a single tree blocking your view to the horizon. That is awesome until you touch down, until you start walking, and until you meet people who carry big bundles of wood on their back, especially women, and you see them sitting at the side of the road, totally exhausted from the 40 kilos of wood that they have on their back. Why do they do this? Because they have to cook for their families, and they cook on something that is as inefficient as an open fire. 10 to 12% efficiency, that means 90% of the height burden they carried before is actually wasted. It is wasted for space heating that we're all wishing here to have. Anyway, so this is not a big surprise to you, I know this, but what should be a big surprise to you is the attempt of tackling this problem with national biogas programs. Subsidy and aid-driven programs that promote a technology that is mostly unreliable and very expensive, and that is lacking one important thing, a business model. And why this should be surprising to you is because Gramin Shakti has shown and proven that there is an alternative approach. And Nancy Wimmer has written down in a very detailed fashion for everybody to read and for everybody to replicate this approach so that we can get away from subsidy and aid in the energy sector. So, because I'm more than surprised about this kind of approaches, I founded the company B Energy, and I developed some technologies that are mobile biogas solutions, and these solutions are not only of technical nature, but also they include a business approach solution. So let us have a look first at the technical solutions that we provide. The B plant is our biogas digester. With this digester, which is a plug flow system, is placed on the ground. It's a bag digester inside a greenhouse, which is highly efficient because the sunshine heats it up. You produce your biogas. It is easily installed, it is easily emptied and transported on donkey back, and you can produce biogas, which is directly piped to a storage container, so there is no loss and no wastage of biogas. So this biogas container stores your gas, but it does more than that. This biogas container is called the B-Pack, our biogas backpack, and it serves for transporting biogas. It's a big balloon. It can contain 1,200 liters of biogas. It weighs 4.5 kilos, and you can carry it. And if you carry it, you can sell biogas. If you can transport biogas, you can sell it. And Tamrat, the little boy in Ethiopia, he found out very quickly that this can be an awesome business because people have a need for cheaper and cleaner sources of energy. So by transporting biogas, more people can actually use biogas and more people can benefit from the advantages of biogas. So if you use biogas on the backpack, you have to connect it to a stove at your house. And we provide the B-Flame, our biogas stove, that you can simply connect with a flexible hose to this biogas backpack, and by wiring down the backpack, you can run your flame, your B-Flame for cooking. So within minutes, you can actually transform a smoky old black wood fire kitchen into a biogas, a clean biogas kitchen without having to do any big installations. So you see, B Energy is a social business that solves a social problem by providing some products that help to overcome the energy problems. Now let me show you the type 2 social business that is involved in our business approach. The bee entrepreneur, that's the person who actually produces the gas. The bee entrepreneur is the poor person who produces gas, sells gas, makes an income with the sale of biogas, pays off the system, and at the end makes an income with the sale of biogas. And this can be done at different levels. It can be done at a very small decentralized level, from household to household, from neighbor to neighbor, or on a larger scale, where you have a bigger installation inside your community. Somebody who has the cattle sells the gas to many more people. So all you need to run a biogas system of ours is, for example, 15 liters of wastewater, 15 kilos of cow dung, which is as much cow dung as you get from 2 cows overnight. You can produce about 1 cubic meter of gas that lasts you 3 hours of cooking, and you have 20 liters of an organic fertilizer. Imagine now you had 20 cows, how much gas you could produce. So it is 5 simple steps. Gas production, fill up the backpack with gas, transport the gas to your customer or to your house, supply the gas by wiring down the backpack with something heavy on top, and then you fire your backpack or you fire your stove, and you can cook on biogas. So B Energy is the company that not only provides solutions, technical solutions, but with these solutions we sell opportunity. We sell opportunity for people to get out of their situation with their own means, with dignity and pride. And to do this, we need a team that has dignity and pride themselves. I am the franchisor, and I work with local franchisees. Now we've started in Ethiopia and in Chile with local people who have the strength to start their own B Energy business without financial support from aid organizations, without donations, without charity, by own means. And if you are interested to become part of B Energy, you can start as a beginner with the beginner kit that consists of 10 systems and the key knowledge that will be provided to you by me, the franchisor. This will help, or as much as we can spread out over the world, it will help to lift people up with B-packed biogas. And my personal mission and my message I want to pass on to you is, I think we are the pioneers of social business, and it is our responsibility to show that social business is not dependent on free money in the world, that we can generate the money we need to run our business. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Katrin. So where are the questions? Over there, they're already jumping up, so there are lots of questions, but over there in the back, yes, this gentleman, very energetic.
Nice.
Considering that gas is highly combustible, what safety measures have you taken for the users and young distributors of gas?
Biogas is not easily explosive, especially under B-pack conditions. It is not compressed in this B-pack. That means you have 1 cubic meter, 6 kilowatt hours of gas in this backpack. You can put this backpack on an open fire, and it takes about 10 to 20 seconds to even melt the material. It is a very heavy-duty material, and after you've actually molten a hole into the backpack, the gas will come out, but it will slowly flare off because biogas needs about 10 times the amount of air to be mixed with to be actually flammable. So it flares off wherever on the edges it has contact to oxygen. The rest is just released into the air. So there is no risk. The backpack is TÜV certified, and you can be pretty sure that nothing will happen to you when you use it.
Thank you very much. Very good question and very good answer. Thank you very much, Katrin, for your presentation. We're going to come